Anytime you're ready, boy. Trailer for sailor rent, rooms to let, 50 cents. No phones, no pools, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes. How about 2 hours of pushing broom by the 8 to 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man.
Greetings from Jacksonville, Arkansas. Today is Friday, August 9th, 2024, and the time is approximately 1:27 p.m. Y'all, on top of the previous video, I have to inform my contacts and the public that in addition to a hacker turning on, basically falsely deleting an alternate Gmail account of mine that I don't upload videos to that start with the letter J, I wanted to inform you that on last Friday, August 2nd, 2024, I changed my password because I discovered that my internet had been on all night long. My Wi-Fi had been on all night long on the Galaxy 10 phone, and I normally turn off the internet for that phone, and I kept getting notifications, and I was thinking, wow, maybe I've got text messages that I haven't checked, and maybe that's why my phone is beeping. But little did I know, I was actually getting notifications from emails and etc. And I usually don't turn that on until the internet on for that until I'm ready to check all of that stuff for security reasons. I don't always leave my internet open. So someone, a hacker, had turned the internet on. So on August 2nd, 2024, last Friday, I changed my password associated with the one of the main Gmail accounts that starts with the letter A. And I made a note, and I discovered today, on August the 9th, 2024, that the note is erased. The hacker erased it. As you can see, I'm getting ready to change my password associated with the A account. Right here, it says this is manage your Gmail account, and it shows that my password that was last changed on August 2nd. That was August 2nd, 2024. And I done that when I discovered the breach of what was going on, like my data being compromised. Y'all, I'm getting ready to change my password again. I want to show you where the hacker erased my notes. Now, I didn't leave all of my password information, just a little hint that said, oh, I changed my password on this particular date at so-and-so. So just example, let's say if my password was Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm just going to say that for abbreviation. This is just for an example. So I changed my password to L-I blank 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 and then a symbol. That's what they erased. Let me show you. This is the second half of the video on today, Friday, August 9th, 2024. Y'all, this is an example. You know, whenever you change your password on your email accounts, that you will receive an email confirmation, which, let you know that the password has been updated on your account, which in this case, the password was updated on August the 2nd, 2024. For the account APD@gmail.com. That's the abbreviation, okay? For security reasons, y'all, I also made a note, and I know that it's not good to write down your password, but I didn't put the full password. I encrypted it, okay? So for example, here, I put change password, new password, change APD@gmail. From like right here, I changed it Wednesday, April 7, 2024 at 6:52 p.m. to this CR, a whole bunch of blank, 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 20, whatever. All right? This is just for illustration that what the hacker did, you guys, it erased my notes for August the 2nd, 2024, Friday, where I actually changed the password for the APD at gmail.com account. So I'm just going to put the cursor right there. It actually erased it. So what I did was I opened up a new note just to illustrate to you guys what it did, okay? So the hacker erased that, and so I have to notify all of my contacts that if anyone befriends you on Facebook and they pretend that they are me, Yolanda Smith, and if they ask you for money, please report them to the feds. It is not me. So anyone that is listed in the APD or the J at gmail.com account where the YouTube channel got wrongfully terminated on that one, where I don't have any videos uploaded to it. If your name, email address, phone numbers are on my Gmail contact list, the criminal hacker has your information. Please do not send any money. Report anyone that is claiming to be me, Yolanda, and that is asking you for money, because it is not me, it is fraud. I am here to inform you that my Gmail accounts have been hacked, my Galaxy 10 has been hacked, and that my data, my contacts have been compromised. We know that if you have Gmail accounts on these smartphones, that it keeps a documentation of all of your notes and your contacts. So keep in mind that I have recently resubmitted to the courts documents requesting the whereabouts of my deaf daughter, Maria Jackson. I've requested the FBI, the CIA put a tracker on her government disability check going back to years back to when I lived in the Texarkana area of Hooks, Texas. I am also seeking full reimbursement for money that was took from me by a Nigerian who rushed me to do an instant marriage. And honestly, y'all, you don't have to marry any foreigner, even though some Europeans believe that it culturally enriches their lives to be married to foreigners. But make sure that you have a real connection and stuff, including involving children, because many of these people, they just want to come here at your expense and they want to take your money, and they need to decide what they want to do with their lives, and they need to apply for a job and get a work visa and things of that nature. So I'm seeking for reimbursement because the marriage I had was not a real marriage. It was a fraudulent marriage. I was already still married to my American husband at the time. And so I'm seeking for reimbursement for every dime that was sent via Western Union and every dime that was for both I-130 alien spouse visa fees. Y'all, there are employers that sponsor foreigners. You don't have to marry them. Learn to tell them no. Okay, this may be, hopefully this will be the final clip. Before I get into the video of the riots that are taking place in Europe, in the United Kingdom, Liverpool, Rotherham, and surrounding areas, I wanted to state that that in continuing in regards to my account that's been compromised, just before I change the password again, that just be mindful of protecting your data, your information. And I totally understand why these British people are like protesting. Some are for the foreigner, some are against it. However, it's one thing when people migrate to someone's country and respect other people's values and not step on their toes. It's another thing when it's not a proper migration, but an invasion. This is what this is going on in Europe. This is clearly an invasion. I'm about to play a clip where the citizens of the United Kingdom, also known as the Great Britain, if you want to count Scotland area like the Glasgow area, but I'm going to play a clip here and you will see where the immigration authorities in the United Kingdom, also known as the UK, was housing the people who are undocumented migrants. Some of them are asylum seekers, but however, these citizens is trying to frighten them by breaking windows and forcing them out of their country. So in some cases, you do have innocent people that need to have an asylum. In other cases, you have others that are financial opportunists. They'll do anything to get into the country. One of the top things is to marry somebody. That's what happened to me. I didn't let mine come in from Nigeria. Now, don't get me wrong, Nigeria is a nice country. For those who would like to travel there, just be careful. For those who would like to get in touch with your African roots, you know, that's fine too. It's better that you get your DNA ancestry test kit for those who are looking for ancestry connection, and go over there with your family and or friends or organization or people you can trust. You don't have to marry people from foreign countries just so that they can tell people they live in America or Europe. All right, if they really want to be here, and if you don't have a real connection with them, like a real relationship involving children and things of that nature, where the foreigner is actually going to work like Kobe does from Cameroon and Emily on 90 Day Fiance, they have a real connection and things, you know, involving children. He works here in the U.S. and he takes care of his family. However, you have others that just will marry you without there being a real connection. And so I undid everything that the Nigerian had persuaded me to do. And I got my American name back. I did not bring him into the States. And I told him, I gave him the link to Indeed.com and told him, look, don't contact me anymore on Facebook. You need sponsor it. I understand you're trying to marry me to take money from me and to come live in my home. That's you know, invasion of privacy and breach of peace, and that he can get sponsored. I told him if you work, you know, apply to work like at Walmart, Home Depot, and Lowe's full time, that eventually one of them would email him an offer letter and to pay very close attention to citizenship status. Be sure to check that you're not a U.S. citizen and that you're sponsored, that you're a foreigner living abroad, and like you're an alien being living abroad, and that you need sponsoring, okay? So the foreign, you know, like I told them, just start a whole new immigration case by applying for work. So here goes, you guys. Please, before I play this video, I want to tell you again that my Gmail accounts and my Galaxy 10 phone has been hacked. And it was running super hot last night. I had to turn off the internet and reboot it. And so y'all, whoever it is, be it a foreigner or an American, they're pretty desperate at this point. So if you are on my phone, on my Gmail contact list, under the APD account or even the J account, J at gmail.com account, that account got the, I'm just gonna just be specific here. I stated earlier on a previous clip that the Gmail account that I don't upload videos to got, the YouTube channel got terminated, and I have not one video, as far as I know, on that account. So somebody is wrongfully gaining access to Google. They're overriding, and by the way, I just heard a mail that's cloaked and attached to me, and I can literally feel him breathing down in the middle of my head and moving around in my back. He just said that's right. So this entity has the ability to attach itself, to remain cloaked, like astro. It has an astral projection on my head. It's like a witch doctor type of energy, okay? And it has the ability to manipulate communications and to delete people's Gmail accounts or YouTube, and even hack into their notes on their, in this case, Galaxy 10 phone, and to erase personal notes stating the date and time, in this case on August 2nd, 2024, which was last Friday when I changed the email, the password associated with the email address. So y'all, please Be aware of who befriend you. Just because somebody befriend you with my photo and they pretend that they're me, I will never ask any of you for money. It is a hacker. It is a criminal that is trying to extort money, and it does have an alien witchcraft power that allows it to spy without the use of a surveillance camera. That's why they call them alien beings. And I'm not saying that all foreigners have this ability, but the Nigerian that tried to enter the country lives in Ogun State. I looked up the word Ogun, spelled O-G-U-N, and it means Voodoo Santeria. I'm not going to disrespect the voodoo religion, but he's supposed to be a Muslim, but this guy really is a witch doctor. And we know that witch doctors can astral project their spirit into a person's head. And they can also do satanic attack by projecting their black magic, their energy off on you through other people. Let's say that I went up the street to AJ's, which is a convenience store, one day. And one of the young Indian guys had used a middle finger to point at the point of sales machine. And the same thing happened at Walmart, where Indian woman did the same thing, small built Indian woman here in Jacksonville. And when I went to remove like a pack of Kool-Aid from, this happened a few months ago, like I believe back in April, for the incident at Walmart. And then I began to put two and two together. I see a pattern here. They are not giving me the middle finger, but the witch doctor is. And so when you get a satanic attack, whether it's a silent attack, whether somebody giving you the middle finger, or whether they're cursing you out or whatever, that's astral projection attack. That is a hateful witch that has a black magic on you that is projected its energy. So I have learned to block it, plead the blood of Jesus against it, and send it back to the sender, okay? So some of these people are only pretend some of these foreigners will act as long as they're taking money from you, as long as they're using you to migrate, okay? So you have the right to tell them no. You don't have to pay for your own wedding ring. And y'all, it is illegal for a foreigner, even a Nigerian, to ask you up front, even though some people are married to foreigners and have children with them, but it's illegal for a foreigner, for a Nigerian, to befriend you and ask you up front for a marriage and an immigration visa and lure you to their country and take you to a marriage registry and get you to put on matching African clothing and take pictures to make it look real and everything and stuff without a witness from your family or country, okay? So that's illegal. I just want to tell you what your rights are. So I went and undid everything that it did. Don't get me wrong. There are things about West Africa culture that that I really appreciate, like the West African eggs, the pepper stew with the fresh water fish in there. You have every right to travel where you want to without somebody trying to marry you, okay? And that's that. So learn to tell people no. And if you want to put on African clothing, do it on your own. Don't let them rush you to do that so that they can marry you. So y'all, I am playing a clip here. This is out of the UK. It's titled Thugs Target Migrant Hotels, Clash with Cops, and Set Cars on Fire as Riots Sweep Across the UK. This was uploaded by The Sun on August 4th, 2024 on YouTube. I'm not going to play the whole video. I just want to get to the part of them gathering around this Holiday Inn Express. It was an older Holiday Inn hotel where they're housing these migrants or undocumented immigrants. As you can see, they've gained access in there. They took bricks and broke the back door. They're hitting the police with chairs. They have flipped the car over, it's on fire. Lots of protesting and violence going on in the UK due to the immigration laws. Europe has always had foreigners from Asia and Africa and the Middle East. But this time it's just an invasion and they're tired of it. Kudos to those who actually are married to a foreigner and have children and make it work. I'm not totally against that. I'm just saying I'm not a slave to carry somebody else's baggage. If someone needs sponsoring and needs financial assistance with migrating, they should be willing to work. Oh wow, the officer really hitting that guy with the baton. I wonder why, like Germany and the others, Italy and stuff, they're not even helping the United Kingdom with this issue. Poland isn't doing it either. And why did our government, the United States of America, send our Army National Guard to Romania, and then they were going to disperse them to Liverpool and different places to help keep the peace in Britain? And then Russia is still fighting in Ukraine. Israel is fighting the people in the Palestine. It's just a mess. This is crazy. That's the Holiday Inn where they're housing the migrants. I believe they may have been moved. Those people have started so many fires. It's absolutely pathetic. Where's the fire truck for all that other stuff they had set ablaze? As you can see, the citizens is charging the police. If they have a grievance, they actually are supposed to file like a legal affidavit, a claim in the court of law, but they are choosing to take on the government themselves by fighting the police and the immigration office, of course.
Central London was brought to a screeching halt so that some Muslims could celebrate Ashura Day.
When was it announced that the street would be shut down, sir? You're the sergeant, aren't you? I don't think these guys were expecting it. Welcome to another one of my videos.
Y'all, I'm going to end the video right there. This last end of the video is titled Islamic March Shuts Down London, More Evidence of Two-Tiered uploaded by the Wandering Englishman. That was the final clip. I might cut it off, I don't know, but y'all, the purpose is to show you that there's got to be a reason why someone keeps hacking and why I have an entity that is cloaked, that is attached to me. What is it trying to hide? Why would it erase my own personal note that I changed my password? Why is it, what is it trying to block? You know, I looking for correspondence from the courts, and I'm also looking to be fully reimbursed for money that the Nigerian took from me via Western Union and non-refundable government I-130 immigration fees. Now, normally immigration fees are non-refundable, but this is a fraud. It is fraudulent. So I am, you know, literally taking back what was took from me. Y'all, it's okay to tell people no. You don't have to marry foreigners. For those who do it and they are okay with it, fine. But know the difference between a real connection and someone trying to marry you just to get into the country and you not have really any real connection and they're not your real spouse and you don't have a witness from your country or family and that you are out of money. That individual, if the foreigner wants to come to America, let them start their own immigration case by applying for work, okay? Do not allow anybody to make, you know, you feel like you're obligated to bring them into the United States. It's not their country, even though we have Nigerians here. We have foreigners all over the place. But you're not obligated to neglect yourself to take care of somebody else. You have to take care of yourself first. And kudos to those like Nurse Glory and Derico, that she's from Nigeria. They make it work. They got, you know, beautiful children and everything. But I'm just saying that for not just Nigerians, any foreigner that will rush you to do an instant marriage and take money from you is probably, you know, not what you think it is. And it's not right to bend my free will or anyone else. So I have advised the Nigerian to apply for work and to not contact me anymore. He lives in Abeokuta, Nigeria. I have nothing against Nigeria as, you know, as a country. They have food on every corner. I mean, I have fixed some of the cuisines like the red pepper stew and stuff. If I want pepper stew, I'll fix it myself. Just be careful. All right, that's my confirmation, you guys. I'm out. I got a call. Greetings from Jacksonville, Arkansas. This video is actually going to be the introduction for all of the rest of the clips. Today is Friday, August the 9th. Y'all, the other clip cut off on me. This device that I'm recording from does not have, it has a problem like focusing even after I have wiped the lens off. It's of a poorer quality in terms of video. Y'all, today is Friday, August 9th, 2024. And the time is now 4:42 p.m. I am going to be putting these video clips together, and this is going to be the opening video for all the other clips following this. I want to state that the purpose of this video is to inform you that I have been hacked and that my Galaxy Note 10 has been hacked by an entity. Honestly, right here, I'm in the Google account and I'm getting ready to change my password again. It was last changed on last Friday, August 2nd, 2024. As you can see right there, this is the APD account that is connected to the Galaxy 10. Right there, and it says password, last change, Google account. Recent security activities, the last time it was changed was on August 2nd, 2024 at 12:43 p.m. Okay, and so what has happened is that right after I changed the password, I went to notes, and you will see me show you and illustrate how I made a note for Friday, August 2nd, 2024, stating that I changed my password from one thing to another, and it's kind of encrypted because I don't spell out the entire password, and so the entity has gained access to all of my Google contacts So y'all, I have to watch my stuff, you know, from Experian to, you know, any type of agency that, you know, I have agencies and securities that monitor my stuff. So if I see any of my information being used where accounts are open that I did not authorize, I will contact those companies directly and inform them that it is a criminal, a hacker, a doppelganger, and for them to contact the police, the security forces, the FBI immediately. Y'all, when taking hacking seriously, the question is why did this entity hack my Galaxy 10 phone? Why did it erase my notes, my personal notes stating that I changed my password for the APD account on August 2nd, 2024 at 12:43 p.m. As you can see that Google also keeps a note of it, and they also sends an email confirmation. So y'all, the Gmail accounts have all of the people's phone numbers, personal notes. It even erased the note stating that I had changed the passwords. So the question is who is this entity? Is it an American? Or is it the Nigerian who tried to enter the United States? Who done this and why, and what do they intend to do with my personal contacts and identification information? Let me be clear that if anyone befriend you on any form of social media and you see any duplicate accounts and it's not me that you're talking to, it is a criminal that is trying to extort money from you, and you need to report them. If anyone asks you to send them a Western Union like the Nigerian did me, and by the way, I closed 2 immigration cases on him. If anybody tried to extort money from you, don't send it. Okay? Do not send that money. It is a criminal. It is a doppelganger. It is a person that refused to use their own personal information. They want to gain expense by committing fraud. So I highly advise you to be wary. Watch your accounts. Okay, I have to I'm going to cut off the end of the previous clip because someone interrupted me. They thought I was talking to them. I wasn't talking to them. And so basically, please be vigilante. And I'm just recapping what I said. Be on the lookout for doppelgangers, people pretending that they're me, Yolanda Smith. Please be aware that somebody is very desperate. I have a deaf daughter named Maria Jackson that I haven't seen in many years. I've recently recontacted the courts in Northeast Texas. I also contacted the federal government that includes the FBI, Central Intelligence Agency, etc., requesting their assistance to the Department of Homeland Security, Division of Immigration Marriage Fraud, requesting their assistance in finding my deaf daughter, Maria Jackson, that I had with some American. I have no children with the Nigerian, by the way. I've requested that in an effort to find Maria, that they put a tracer on her government disability check. The Nigerian that tried to enter the country wanted to get benefits and have a house built in Nigeria. And I informed him that he does not qualify for anything. And that although some people marry foreigners and have children and work just like anyone else, that I'm not his real wife, that his real wife is Zainab Apiyeni Kalani of Abeokuta, Nigeria in Ogun State. And for him to refrain from sending me any more messages, that if you need assistance with migrating to the United States and if you want benefits to have a house built in Nigeria, that you have to qualify for those benefits. You have to, like join the military, enlist, like 4 years or maybe part-time, who knows, and or you have to work. If you work a regular job, you may have to wait until you get retired to draw on your retirement. So I was explaining to him that although America has some benefits, he doesn't qualify for a refugee cash assistance check. He doesn't qualify for a military check or any other type of government benefits like teacher's compensation or anything, because he has zero work history and he has no family here, and that he actually has a family and children with his Nigerian wife, and that he would need to go back and apply for a job online in the city and state that he wished to live in, and let the employer sponsor him, and then he will be given his own identification number and his own ID, and that it is wrong to try to, you know, like come up off of my back and everything. I have my own family and things. So y'all be on the lookout. And I'm not against people that marry foreigners or go get in touch with their African roots, but I'm just saying that watch out for the red flags. So the question is did a foreigner hack my account, or did an ex hack my account, or did a criminal that has my deaf daughter Maria Jackson? Whatever the deal is, whoever you are, you will be caught. Make no mistake about that. You will be caught. You are not me. And if you have used any of my information, if I look and when I go to Experian and any other report to check my my information like red flags, if I see any of my information and name being used, I will contact the company directly and say, hey, I did not open that account. Call the police. That is a criminal. Also today, on Friday, August the 9th, 2024, I have been receiving phone calls from a phone number in New York, and I don't recognize the number. And when I called it back, it immediately said Amazon. So I don't know, somebody is up to something, and I hung the phone up, and they won't be getting my personal information. I've already been hacking whoever they are. This could be a desperate American, maybe Maria's father, who has not been active in her life since she was a baby, hacking. This could be the Nigerian. Maybe it could be the Bangladeshi man that tried to, you know, pretty much been sending me messages on Skype. I'm not interested in being married to any foreigner or being with any of them. I have my own history with men and children and family with men here in America, with a man here in America, and that I'm not interested, and I shouldn't say men, with a man here in America, and that I'm not interested in a foreigner. I am not a slave to carry your baggage. Surely you may be rich in culture, but you need to work. You need to stop being bloodsuckers, and you need to stop taking advantage of people. That's why they have the riot going on in the UK, and Liverpool, and Bristol, etc., and possibly Romania. And so I will explain all of this, after this clip. So you guys, apologize for the shakiness of this video. The camera is not, this particular camera isn't as clear as the other ones, but as you can see, I last changed my password for the APD account right there. That's supposed to be my picture logo, and that was on, just recapping, August 2nd, 2024 at 12:43 p.m. and that was on the Galaxy 10 device. It also showed where I had logged in from my Windows computer. So you guys, I got to rechange my password, and I'm speaking directly to the hacker. Whoever you are that is hacking my account, stop it. And I command you to destroy everything, all of my information. You are not permitted to enter the United States through me. I am not sponsoring you, and I withdrew the letter. You are not coming here like Michael did and Angela on 90 Day Fiance, and you have no real connection. You are to apply for work, let the employer sponsor you, and you go and get in your own home. Respect other people's space, village witches. Whoever you are, whether you be the Nigerians or whoever, I command you to leave my data alone. Do not befriend any of my friends and contacts. Do not put juju on them like you did me and bend my free will and ask those people for marriage, knowing that you've put witchcraft on them while pretending to be a Muslim or a Christian to bend their Y'all, I just updated my password, and it's 6 o'clock p.m. Friday, August 9th, 2024. Y'all, I'm just looking at some of the devices here, and I do have a Samsung, but I don't believe that's my model. As you can see, that it shows that on August 2nd, the new is showing new. That was when I had last changed the password prior to today, which would have been last Friday, August 2nd, and it's showing that the new device is SMN97501. I didn't use a new device. So let me see what information I can find out about this, and then I will be deleting that from my APD account. And let's go. Let's see here. All right, it's showing that the device used was SMN975U1. I don't recall my device having this for a name. Okay, I have Galaxy 10, and then it says, looks like somebody logged in at 12:40 p.m. This session was used only briefly and not recently. It probably safe, but if you're concerned, you can sign out of it. So yeah, that's how they were able to steal my information. So whoever you are, if this isn't me, then please just stay off of my account. I'm gonna log out of it, and I'll check. I hope that it's mine, but I don't recognize it at all. So again, that was SMN975U1. Signing out. It says done, but some apps might still have access. It says you've given third-party apps access to your Google account. If a third party is installed on this device, this app might still be used to access your account. You can install on the device. Okay, so I'm going to go to Manage App Access. Okay, so there's my device right there, which is Galaxy Note 10, Arkansas. And then the whoever that is that used that device, they're a hacker. Y'all have to be careful. Somebody, whether it be Maria's biological father who have ghosted us many years back, whether it be the Nigerian, whether it be someone that I know or don't know, is involved in some bull crap. And so I am very vigilante these days, and I'll pretty much always have been. I got my guards up, my dukes up, because somebody knows the whereabouts of my deaf daughter, Maria Jackson. Y'all, something isn't right, and that's all I have to say. Y'all watch your accounts. Go to your Google, manage accounts. If you see anything, any devices that you don't recognize, take photos of it, make videos, log out, and report it. Okay, because they're not authorized to be in my account. And the question is why did you hack my account? Who are you? And you are not authorized to be in my account. I know you're a criminal, whoever you are, and that you're trying to hide the whereabouts of my deaf daughter, Maria Jackson. You typed a botch report. I'm trying to keep this content strictly about hacking and security, but part of the security is knowing who and where your families are. And I know that a lot of people, not a lot, but some people have gotten like, or they were never right. There are some people that are karmic that are amongst us, like some of our exes possibly, that are involved in Freemason, Sodomite, occult, that are, I hope that it did not like engage in some type of sacrifice and then tried to cover it up by botching my daughter's records. I hope you, Ray Jackson Sr. of San Jose, California / Pine Bluff, Arkansas, did not hack my account. I like not to accuse anyone of anything. Whoever you are, stay off of my accounts and leave my Google contacts alone. If you want to know anything about me, ask me. And then you're free to watch me, whoever you are, on my social media videos that I post to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter and TikTok and Instagram. Those videos are to the public. Do not hack my account to attempt to extort information or to use unauthorized information to make it look like you are in cahoots with me, because you're not. I don't mess with you, whoever you are, and you are stealing information that you are not authorized to steal. So whoever you are, you will be caught and you will go to jail. And plain and simple. So y'all, I did not authorize that. That was a new device. Somebody logged into my account from that device. So let me go to, it said that I can go to manage accounts. And I'm going to stop the video from here. And I'm going to attempt to remove everything that it has associated with it. Okay, I've already changed the password, and by the way, as you can see, the time is 6:06 p.m. and we're having church Friday night services by phone on this Friday, August 9th, 2024. I'm out.